East Africa could have the fastest growth in digital transformation in Africa. A report by KPMG Africa shows about 89% of organizations are undergoing digital transformation. Despite this, it's also the largest proportion of cyber attacks amongst the African regions. David Limo knows this firsthand. He makes websites for banks and booking systems for clients. He says cybercriminals have revamped their tactics to prey on unsuspecting organizations. They use tactics like posting ransomware, getting business emails compromised, and leaking data leakage threats to attack firms across the East African regions.
Hacking a system which is bank related might get an access to information for that particular people who are accessing those systems. And if you get that information, people hope that they can get them to access their even bank account, right? So it's very sensitive for that area to make sure there is no gap for those attackers to get into those systems.
Cybersecurity expert Karim Mchata says, despite the threat, most firms don't have any formal strategy to prevent or deal with cyber attacks. His company Hackett Consultancy strives to educate and protect Tanzanian businesses and individuals from such attacks.
People should be worried because just because it hasn't happened to you, it doesn't mean it's not happening. So people should be worried and they should be aware because almost every day I get messages from people where they lose their accounts, social media accounts, they've been hacked. Sometimes I get messages from financial institutions that their systems have been hacked.
Tanzania is yet to have strong anti-cybercrime laws, although some businesses have in-house software and measures to protect themselves. Karim says his research had established that the user, which is the human element, was the weakest link in computer security, and it's these unsuspecting individuals that criminals attack first.
We do have the legislation in place, but still, people take risks. You know, and when I say people, I mean the cyber criminals. They don't care about those regulations, so they can do anything as long as it's on their own benefits.
Budget constraints and shortage of skill still hinder companies and government efforts in building strategies and security operation centers. Cybersecurity experts say the absence of a robust legal framework on cybercrime can be a real threat to socio-economic development of people, the private sector, and the government. They hope that as more people get online, they can be educated on how to defend themselves.